Welcome, Creative Faces, to Creative Sound live stream. If you're new around here, please feel free to subscribe to our channel and like us on Facebook. Also follow us on IG and Twitter. Beware, these streams are longer than our usual content due to detailed breakdown workflow and interaction with our live audience. We encourage everyone to ask questions via the live chat box if you have one. We aim for positivity, so keep your negative thoughts to yourself. Grab your paintbrushes. Let's paint. What's up, Creative Faces? How are you guys today? My name is Ella from Creative Sound, and we are live right now, which means that these videos can be rather lengthy because we are live. You know, regular than usual scheduled videos. What's good with you guys? We are live. How everybody doing? Today we have a special stream going on right here because in this stream we're going to move into something that one of my students created, and just gonna go through. Well, there's a 8-bar loop here, and so it was posted in the Discord. And this happens often. Oftentimes this happens, which is why it's another reason why I go live, because I try to help you guys the best way I can. But typical 8-bar, don't know where to go from there. I said, you know what? I think I can show you what's going on. And I grabbed permission from him to go live. So I have permission to do this. It's a project in Studio One. It's a project by no other than Two Nickels. Two Nickels is a regular viewer here and one of the big supporters. So I had no problem with with doing this here. That's not the only reason though, but good person, as I can tell, and I like what the 8-bar situation here. So let me tell you guys about where to go. If you hear me talk about Discord, this is where you go, creative.com/Discord, where in this group it's a big music production family. You know, we just be vibing out in there. Also, you guys want to take advantage of the sale that's going on right now at Native Instruments. The link is in the description. 50% off all upgrades, all updates. The link, it's in the description of this video. Head on over and upgrade your stuff. 50% off. That's a bargain to not pass up. You don't want to pass that one up. Most definitely. All right, so what's up to everybody? Javion is here. What's good, bro? What's happening? What's happening? Two Nickels is in the building. Two Nickels is the featured guest on the stream, or the featured project that we're working with. So, you know, if you guys like what he's working with, you definitely go and follow the brother. No problem. No problem. Yeah, Two Nickels, if you're on Instagram, I don't mind you posting your Instagram, and I'll share that. You know, people can, you know, hit you up or whatever, because Two Nickels also posted several beats and they were fire. So, you know, I would guess that he has some heat on his channel. Yeah, Anderson, what's up? Happy Tuesday. I'm ready to paint. I'm a creator in the creative mood. Just got Output Arcade. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, that's great. That's a great attitude to have. Absolutely. What's up, boy Wonder? What's going on? EJP is in the building, guys. I'll be sure it's throwing up the gang painter sign. That's what they mean, by the way. It's a bunch of words. I got to figure out how to get the emojis to show up. Maybe there's an update on my platform. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. In the comment section, you'll see it more clearly. Anyway, salute to you, Devin. Same deal here. What up? What up? What up? I guess that's the actual emoji. Actually physically type that. We can see that one. Smash the likes up. Thanks for reminding me, Albie. Everyone, smash the likes up, thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you're new here, because we always do these lives, whatever. And from time to time, I'll work on one of the students' beats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A stream collaboration project for everyone. Absolutely. Hey, yo, live productions. What's up? What up? What up? Oh, man, you never post your work? Oh, man. Well, this going to be the first. It's going to be the first. People going to be knocking your door down, wanting to work with you. But yeah, that's what's up. I mean, the whole idea is that you post your work so that you can get that work. You know, people want to hear what you got going on. People want to hear it. So I'm looking at a couple of things first before I do anything, because okay, I think I'm good, because I was looking at something, making sure my audio routing is good. All right, let me. All right. Just want to make sure we're good before we start. Might still need to make an adjustment, whatever. But so let's take a look at what's going on here in the canvas. So this is once again, this is a beat by Two Nickels. All right, first things first. Now, I'll tell you what I do appreciate. I do appreciate him setting the project up, bouncing down the audio, because you can never assume that someone has the same instrument as you. Like, for instance, this Analog Lab V, I don't have that yet. I just have the Analog Lab. So I appreciate you for bouncing that down as wave. So I have that. I happen to have pigments, so we're good there, but there's the audio form for that. So I'll leave pigments in here for the time being. And it looks like these are the same exact MIDI files. That's what it kind of looks like to me. So just to further verify, I can always see two instruments or multiple instruments at the same time. So I'm looking at the video, I mean, not the video, but the MIDI. And I don't see anything that sticks out that's different from the other. Yeah, I'm looking at both of them at the same time. So the MIDI looks to be the same on both ends. So what I'm gonna do here is get rid of Analog Labs, move this MIDI information to the top. I'm gonna leave it there just in case I need that information as we work through this project. Double Trouble is in the building. What up? Buck is in the building. What's up? Appreciate that, Dev. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna work with this audio. I notice it loops over again at 5, so I'm gonna cut there. Well, actually, it don't loop. It's not a perfect loop because it's a variation at the end that I'm hearing. But the reason I'm doing this is so to cover myself at the beginning. So the beginning here, it's got this, like for instance, it kind of comes in. It's like when you first play a note, right? Oh, I could replace that. I could replace that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just take this, put this right here, and I'm gonna duplicate this track and put it right over that, and then cut back on it till we meet that part right there. All right, so it's kind of like a smooth transition, and I'm gonna crossfade that right quick. It's a command to crossfade. That's to avoid that click. And I'm gonna duplicate that and then take this one and duplicate this on the back end of this here. So from this point on, this is how I would take this. And actually I can lock that in. So I hope y'all understood what just happened. So let's get my Ranger. It's going to be the intro. That's going to be that part. The verse. So, typically what I would do is, my advice to anybody, because usually, this section, the first section is usually filled with drums, bass, and everything. You know what I mean? This is that section right here. And in order to break away from that 8-bar loop or the 4-bar loop, I advise people to duplicate a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Do this and then take away. You might take this away, or you might, come in and do something like this. Take part of it. Take like part of it like that away. You know what I mean? Create a different variation for different sections, and that's how you break away from the normal loop. That's what I used to do, but now I am in a situation where I know what the verse, the intro will sound like, and then the verse, and then the chorus. So anyway, what could we start using? I'm thinking drums. Next is the next thing that we can come up with. I'm going to go ahead and save this as a variation. Save new version. I'll just keep the name unknown. It probably could be the name of a track for real. Like release it as unknown. The name of the song. Do I want this to be an incremental version? Not necessarily. I guess whatever. Let's leave it checked on. All right. Now, just thinking. I'm just thinking. What could I put in here? So I'm gonna play it. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire. I like it. I like it. We're gonna bring a machine on in here. That's what I'm thinking. Bring machine in. Good old machine. Oh, it's all good, Two Nickels. It's all good. It's all good. It is all good. Oh, check that out. You can see the thing spinning now. It's all good. Double Trouble, you said you're not getting audio? Can anybody else hear me? Are we good? Anybody else had that issue? Machine taking a while to come in. I wonder what. Okay, wonder what that's about. Let's get some color going on. You know. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. The feedback, guys. Swagger, what's up? All right. I gotta fix this audio, man. This audio is giving me issues. Wait a second. Wait a second. All right. Y'all give me a moment while I fix my audio situation, because that would be a disaster if while I'm showing this and it don't come out the way that I intend, which therefore I need to look at my audio routing here in the back. And this is because It's because that I you know what? Just to make this easy, and maybe this can be a technique, so to speak, that I can show y'all that some of you guys never knew you could do. All right, first thing is first. All right, I hope I can see this variation. So I'm gonna save this, and what I'm gonna do here, you know what? I'm gonna make it easy. Let's see. I want to see. I want to see if I can take these and copy it. No, I can't. All right. So I'm gonna come up here to. I'm gonna create a new file, a new song. I'll create this new song right quick and save that. The BPM here is 135, so I'll get a head start. 135. All right. All right. So I got a brand new session and I'm checking my routing. See, my routing is going to be different because it's default at. Now that's different too. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, so my routing is different. And anytime you bring in a new project, sometimes you take on the routing as that project, which is what I'm not understanding right now. Like, why is it? Okay, cool. All right, that's good. All right, we good. We good. We good. We good. Yeah, this is my routing. I have it set up a certain way to avoid latency, and that's what I was getting in that project, and I didn't think to do what I'm showing y'all. All right, so now I'm going to go in and find that other project. I wonder if I can drag the whole thing. All right, so that didn't happen the way I wanted. So here's the tracks. I'm gonna take these and drag that over. So the whole idea is if you're working on a track and somebody is working on something similar, I guess, or pulling in elements from another song into your existing song, this is how you do it. So this means I should have my All right, that's a lot better. That's a lot better for me. Just wanted to make sure I was good. Okay, let's quit this. I'm gonna just deal with it. Oh, check that out. It popped in. Okay. Now let's work. All right. I'm cool now. I'm cool now. Is there a way to use a machine in plug-in mode and not lose transport control from machine software? I don't want my MK3 to control DAW since I already decided control a dedicated control for that. I think let me read that again. Is there a way to use machine in plug-in mode? Yes. The answer there is yes. And not lose transport control from machine software. That's initially how it works, actually. Yeah, that's initially how it works. So machine is here as a plugin, and if I want to access it through another controller, you know what I mean? I'm pressing play like that. The next controller, or my controller back here, it don't work. Controller on the keyboard. Controller on the keyboard don't work. What is up with that? What is up with that? It look like we having all types of problems today, man. Let me deactivate my keyboard. What is going on this stream today? Studio One didn't like me working at Ableton Live last night or Bitwig, so I think that's what's going on. It's like, oh, okay, so you got all these other sidekicks that you. Oh, okay, I got one for you. I'm gonna mess your session up when you go live, and I'm gonna kick your keyboard offline. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. But I guess it's cool because it shows some of you guys what's going on in case you have issues like this. External, like it's saying this thing is not found. Like really, it's connected right now. Like why is it not found? All right, but anyway, let's answer that question while we try to do this. So the answer to the question is yes, it can be ran as a plugin, and you can control as long as your controller is connected to Studio One, you should be good. But you can also have machine to run as a you can have it to control Studio One too. That's the part that everybody been trying to. Well, at least me. I've been wanting machine to control Studio One. Yeah, that's the thing with me. Okay, the keyboard is controlling, but it's not. I don't get my. That's kind of interesting. All right, we're just gonna keep rolling. I'll just have to avoid. All right, look, check this out. We're gonna shut Studio One down because now I'm having more issues than I anticipated. Yes, just save it. Save it. Sorry, guys. Did not intend on this to happen. I didn't plan for this. Yes, save, save. So we're gonna save everything. This is what happens when you know, streaming live. All right, let's do that again. The cool thing is Studio One loads up fast. Have I tried GrooveMate yet? Yes, I have. I've used it on a project a couple days ago. It's all right. Yeah, you know it's n- it's it's not really nothing to rave about if that makes any sense. Like it's cool. Like it's like a shaker generator. But see, there's another one like that. It's this one I did a review on called the Skalka, something like that. And that one, okay, everything pops up nice. Nice. Okay. So I'm glad okay, cool. All right, so we back on board. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. So sometimes you just gotta reboot. Sometimes you just gotta reboot. Okay, all right. So now we can show y'all what's going on. All right. All right, so back to it. Back to it. Back to it. All right, gotta make sure that that's what I really want to do. But that's the concept right there. Load up machine here. All right, so that other question. See, I like. See, this is what I'm talking about. I like to be able to control Studio One. See, now I'm working the machine. I want machine to control Studio One right now because I'm working from machine. You know what I'm saying? Let's get rid of that. I don't know. That sound is annoying. Reset that one. All right. Let's loop this area right here. Man, I was feeling that. I was feeling that. Now, why is the metronome still playing? It's off. Oh, wow, really? It's like something every time. All right, so this kick, I need to add a transient master on there to get the punch through a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay. So with machine, I'm going to go ahead and put this in song mode so that we can like work in linear format. Let's put that song mode. The first one, let's say scene 1, it's good. So I need to put a scene 1 before that though. So this scene is going to be 8 bars. And I just need to swap it. It's going to be location 1. Sweet. Cool. And then from scene 1, we're going to just duplicate that because we want to have a different variation right there. And then right here is going to be the verse. So when we play that, all right, let's save that. Let's come out of here. Let's actually go to massive because I have a preset in here that I think goes well with what we got going on. Appreciate that, Mello. Nectar Impact. We were just talking about that last night. As a matter of fact, I couldn't remember who made Impact, but we was talking about Nectar. I have the 49 key. All right. All right, so basically what I'm doing is creating variations. You know what I'm saying? I got the intro nice and matter of fact, let's see. What does the intro if I mute this, let's see. Okay. I'll take this one out. I like how that sounds. Oh, wrong one. Take this one out. Kind of blended in there because it was kind of overpowering, you know. So that's what I'll do. And then introduce the bass in here on this part right here. You know what I'm saying? All right, my sustain is not, it's not acting well. I hit it at the wrong spot. Just no problem. I'll just go for the legatos. And add some pitching in there, yeah, this is sexy right here. I like this. I like this. Let me get you know, I forget how to do this. Every time I come in here, I always forget how to do this. Okay, I think that's it. Let's do 12. 12 is good. All right, so 12. Wait, this is not working. Yeah, this not working. It's not working. You can always do it with Glide. Glide is the same thing. It's the same concept, but with Glide, you got to overlap the notes. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens right here. What is going on? It's oh, this stream right here, yo, is this gotta be the most interesting stream ever. I'm gonna push this out just so that the pitch can all right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do it again. I think I know what happened. I don't know if it's because we are in. Okay, that's. I'm not gonna put one at the end because we keep messing up. All right, so I'm gonna put it in manually. Pause. All right, let's do that like that. That was kind of cool. Just kind of clean it up a little bit right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. So you got your intro right here. Bring the drums in, because this could be the verse. Okay, I hear the bass line through it, so I'm gonna change it up. I want to follow that bass line. So right here. Bring it up right here. Okay. I think that's what it was. All right, let me mute that and see. Okay, it repeats twice. It really don't matter, but yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah. All right. That's cool. All right, so that again. All right, so in machine, we got to change that. We're going to add that again, duplicate that, because we now building the track. I'm thinking to change. So if we say, so take the first two beats out, maybe. Introduce that again. And then I could possibly add that again. I'm doing this backwards. So now this section right here will become the chorus or the hook. And then in here, I'm gonna add a scene in this area, and I think I want to make that 8 bars. It's silent. And then after that scene, we're going to introduce another scene. So the whole goal is that we have machine to follow Studio One. So we got the intro. This is the intro. I guess I could so this is 8 bars. I could put a pattern, an empty pattern here just so I could label it. But this one is verse. That's the verse. Then this area right here is reflect this area right here. And then we'll just call that break. This is a little break area, and then this scene, it reflects this hook. And what I could do is just double that one to make it. I doubled the wrong one. Doubled this one. That's the one I want to double. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know. Oh, because they both the same. So it's unique, that one, and then double it. There we go. So that's how that goes. Save. So in the hook, we got to introduce something a little bit unique, kind of bring up the vibe some more. Bring it up a little bit more. Actually, all this can be one verse. It's doing the same thing. Sticks, what's up? Maybe put the kick back in there. You know what? Right here, let's insert a scene in machine and just take out the kick. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll put that in there. So also the trick is to put transitions in different places. So now we gotta look for like little transitions and whatnot. I could do that easy in Machine. I think that's where I should go. Hmm. Ah, Machine got stuck again. Okay. Sound effects. I don't know what it is. I'm stickler for colors, man. Like I think like it's about colors that motivates because I'm a creative person. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I think I like that, but what if I switched it, reversed that joint? Just trying to find a good place to put it. Ah, I missed it. So I gotta push it back. All right. Yep, something like that. And grab another transition sound, stick in it.
No, 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 no.
Let's see. Hmm. I'm gonna put one of my signature moves in there. Something I do often. Ever since Deep came out, I was like, man, I gotta use it. Something like that. So right here, we're going to change. We're going to take these. Take those out of there. Wait. I actually want this to come out so I can play it differently. So with that being said, with that being said, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna push this one in here. Okay. Okay. So that note right there, I'm gonna push it out on a different track. So I like the tone of it. I'm gonna take this one back out. Take that back out of there, and I'm gonna send this to Stu Sample 1, and I can get rid of that track because I don't need that any longer. See, that bass is different from this one. All right. So in this instrument, got to make this mono so it won't overlap. A little drive in there. It's got like a little a little click at the beginning. Yeah, okay. So let's put that in there. Just kind of, change it up. Don't want to sound too far off of what's going on for real, for real. For real, for real. Okay. So let's change the grid to 32 so that we can cut right here. Mellow. Right. When you got Dave on the team, you don't need RK. I like that, but I also like another patch from the Spread Your Wing. I thought that was fire. So let's play with that. Alright, let's do that. Better sing. Wait. Missed it. How could you do that? Hello, how could you do that? Okay. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Oh boy, boy. Okay. So when she goes sunshine, I see, but can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Yeah. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Okay. There we go. Let's get those locked in like that. Look, oh. Can you feel the sunshine? Ooh, that's not right. Thought I quantized these joints. Oh, because of course. Can you feel the sunshine? Okay. I like that. I like that. Let's get that bounce. Let's bounce that down right quick. So now I'm gonna go in between these other joints. I'm gonna unmute this, and I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna mute that. Let's just see what happens.
Can you feel the sunshine? Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine. Can you feel the sunshine? Sunshine, 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 sunshine.
Oh, you penciled it in. That way, Pat. Oh, it's good, man. If you penciled it in, it's cool. It's cool. No worries there. No worries there. I can't play either. I just I dabble around trying to figure stuff out most of the times. like that. I like to switch up. The switch up is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Trying to think. I don't want to do that one there. I think what I'll do here is dude, where all my stuff at? Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Yep. I like that. the EQ settings on that the bass, because it's kind of crushing. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would do to something like this. So whether you pencil things in or not, or have a dark camera and need to brighten it up, that should work. That works nicely. Thank you very much. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you are a pencil producer. It doesn't matter. I prefer to work from hardware. It's how I grew up. I've been doing it for a very long time. I think people that's been in the game for a while tend to use gear, because during the time when we got involved, it was gear that allowed us to produce music. Wasn't necessarily penciling anything in, because computers was not prevalent then. Doing music on computers, it was not a thing. So I kind of started out that it's just the same as like people that just started with the MPC back before it is where it is now. Like the physical, like the thick, heavy hardware. People still sometimes have those in their setup and prefer to produce off of that, because that's what they used to. Or they have a bunch of analog gear. Those type of people have that stuff. Me, I don't have a lot of analog gear. I just have a lot of MIDI controllers that controls everything in the computer. But if you pencil it in, that's great, man. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's all the same. You know what I mean? It's all the same. Like, you can pencil everything I just did in there. I just prefer to do it. To me, it's faster to just input it and vibe out. Like, because I'm also a drummer as well, so some of that is that tactile feel that needs to go into the production. Like I said before, I can't play. I don't play piano. As long as I've been doing this, I've never learned how to play the piano. Never. But I usually just fumble my way around, and I actually prefer it that way, because it allowed me to remain creative. Because sometimes I stumble across stuff that I know I didn't intentionally hit that note, but it sound cool, so I record it. So when Studio One added retrospective record in 5.0, I was excited, because that tends to happen a lot. I'd stumble across chords and stuff, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that again. And so now that we have that option there, so um, yeah, two nickels. I hope you enjoyed what I did. I actually did not mean to go this far initially. I just wanted to like do drums and maybe a bass line, and then let you take it from there. And you can still do that. I can send this back to you and let you do whatever you want, and you could take it from here. So I got you all the way to like a hook section. I'll stem this out, send it back to you, and you can release it, have somebody to hop on it and work with you on it. It's whatever you want to do at that point. But I thought it was good content for the stream, showing people how to break out of the 8-bar spell, the 8-bar curse, the 4-bar, 8-bar curse. You loop something over and over, you don't know how to come out. This is what I hear. A lot of this stuff and how I'm able to like react real quick to stuff like this is just one, years of experience, years of doing this. Number two, listening to music. You got to listen to music, and when you study music, you know that in music, when you listening to those hit records, you know that a lot of times it's structured this way. There's usually a intro first, and then followed by a verse, usually. Sometimes a hook. Maybe a hook start first sometimes. But in R&B, it's more like I've heard a lot of songs that have intros, so to speak, like an intro in the beginning, then go into a verse, and then from there you break everything away, leave like some really cool things in the middle, and then, or that could be the pre-hook going back into the hook, or going into the hook, because the hook was never there in the first place. So after this hook, you will probably go back into the verse. You can take the verse. You can pretty much copy this whole section back again, verse, the break, the hook, and then repeat it, and it'll give you more to play with. But I would definitely change up some stuff. You know what I mean? The second time around, just a little bit, just to kind of break away from the cycle. And then after that, you might want to go into a like a bridge. I don't think it needs one, but sometimes songs have bridges in there, and sometimes they don't. The vocals in there is just to give the track a perspective, an idea, a concept, or whatever. The vocals is not dedicated there. It doesn't have to be there. It gives the artist the vibe. You know what I mean? That's why I put vocals in mine. Or it can stay there, and the vocal can sing on top of it. He or she, whoever it is. So that's how that goes. But what I try to do is I try to like tuck the vocal down and give it like a more like a feel it type vibe. Feel it versus hearing it. You shouldn't really hear it that much because it's just a vibe. That's what I tried to do there. So this is what we got. Thumbs up on the video, guys. Thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time here, and this is what we came up with here in Studio One. I'm looking at this this sample that's kind of running off the grid. Trying to see um I gotta fix that one. Let's see if that works. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of techniques into this thing, you know. So that's what, 10 tracks? Well, I'm lying because I tucked some stuff away. That's 12 in Studio One, not including machine. Once I export all of that out, it kind of make a difference. But you know what? All right, so say I have some people watching and you guys are using machine in your project. How do you go to the next level? Like like okay, it's a good rule of thumb to like um delete everything that you're not using because that would also come out of the export. I'm not using that, so we're gonna reset that. I'm not using that. We're gonna reset that. I'm not using that one. I'm using that. I'm not using that kick. Reset. I'm not using that one either, but that sounds good. Okay. All right. So what you do here is I'm gonna just label this right quick. This is gonna be my drums. Okay. So file, export audio. I wanted to export all and then to have sound selected. And in this list, you'll see all of them are selected. So I only got the ones that I need to push out. I'm gonna give this a name. And I'm also going to what is this? 119. 119. Let's create a folder. Let's call it machine stem. Let's go ahead and export that. I do not turn on normalize. Otherwise, it will push everything to the brim. So leaving it unchecked kind of keeps the relationship, the volume or panning relationship. I sometimes turn on loop optimize. All right, so now that that's bounced down, I'm gonna go back into the files and grab those. See, here's all of the, I keep forgetting I can't do that when I'm in full size, but I'm gonna grab all the files and bring them here at the bottom. And I may have to remix some of it depending on how it sounds. Definitely gonna mute machine, but you gotta mute it from here, I think. That sounds pretty good. Sounds the way that I had it, everything set. Cool, cool. So for the sake of this, I'm gonna put those in the machine. Say machine drums. And add its own buzz to it. All right, let's listen to some of this here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you have machine or not, but I'm gonna take it out of here. But for me, for my purposes, just in case, you know, always have backups of everything. I'm gonna save this. This is what I do sometimes. I'll go in here and save the machine files as well. And I'll just label that the same as the session here. So that way, for whatever reason, an issue presents itself. Say Studio One stopped working, or Studio One doesn't update to Studio One 6, right? Where it everything you did in regards to machine won't work no more, or something goofy like that. Or a machine doesn't update where it goes to 3.0 or something. I don't know. Whatever the case might be, there's always reasons to have backups. So what I did here, see, this is the actual. I can't show you that. Let me get out of this screen. It's creating a lot of problems. All right. So here is the machine file itself. You know what I'm saying? It's in here amongst my files. You know, it's just a backup. Or if I want to play around with the sounds on its own, I can pull it up in Machine standalone without even loading up Studio One. You don't have to do this. I find that just saving the project with Machine in here as a plug, it works fine. It recalls itself, no problem. But I have had an issue one time. This was years ago, which is the reason why I get in this habit of saving Machine files separately. And also for this purpose alone, you know, you do something. Me, like, I don't do what I just did. I only do this if I need to, like, send it off to somewhere and someone else is mixing it, or for purposes like this, collaborating with others or whatever. I can't assume that everybody has Machine. So now you have the files in here, and yeah. And I can realistically deactivate Machine, to be honest. I could just say, hey, you need to turn off. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. It looks all colorful and nice, don't it? But let's just be more simple. Just make it simple. Cool. Yep. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey guys, join me on Discord. Kreatve.com/Discord. We are over there making history right now. We're building a music production, beat making team. If you guys want to chat up, meet up with me, discuss whatever issues you got, problems, you need help, just like this, I helped one of my students come out of that 4-bar, that 8-bar monster. I'm gonna call it a monster. Break away from the usual loop that most people get stuck at. It's a common thing. The monster is out to get people, and we gotta fight against it. So this is what I would do. That's just my perspective. Someone else might do something different, but this is what it is. So join the Discord, is where the magic is happening, and all of the, like, we have some really dope conversations that happens in Discord. Yeah, jam sessions going on in there. You know, people linking up, collaborating. It's pretty cool. So you guys want to join the family, get on in there. Also, take advantage of the sale that's going on right now. 50% off all upgrades, all updates. Native Instruments. The link is in the description. When you visit that link, it just makes me look good. Like you telling Native Instruments, hey, Ellip over there is doing a great job talking about this stuff over here. I get a small percentage of every sale. I must let you guys know that. That's transparency. That's just what happens. If you can't deal with that, I guess that's okay. Um, okay, that's cool. I mean, it just helps me out. It don't. It's not like it doesn't increase the price at all. It just, yeah, you know the vibes, guys. You know the vibes. So that's what we got. That's where we are. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A stuff. Much love and respect to all of the painters. Dave, what's up, man? You said it sounds like kinetic sound toy from NI. Well, you talking about one of the sounds in there? I can almost promise it wasn't. It was a Pigment and Analog Lab. Analog Lab sounds really good. It's an amazing thing right there. Seriously need to start incorporating my machine into my project. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. This machine works really nice. I like how it works. I like how I can, yeah. I have like, yeah, I use it faithfully. It's definitely something worth to have in your tools. I don't make music solely, like I don't use machine by itself for most projects. I always incorporate it with something else because there are limitations in the machine. However, I've created full projects in machine several times, but like when I'm doing like TV stuff, I have to migrate to Studio One to complete stuff like that, and then I'll have machine as an instrument. And the guys over there, they know what they're doing because like you have the option to export stuff like within the plugin without going through the export all audio and stuff like that. You can export the audio, the pattern, the patch right there. If you want that one sound, you can export that. If you want the whole entire group, you can like real quick, you just hit that button, drag it on into your project. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really dope. The workflow. You said when Studio One 6 coming out. I don't think that'll be for like another year or two. We 5 is still fresh. I only said that in a just like as a example. Now I got your brain, your gears. I'm like, Studio One 6. Yeah, 5 just hit. We're not even in well, what version is this? We ain't even hit 5.5 yet. 5.5 is like a mark. They middle ground. It's like a middle ground mark. Like we there. They usually make that a point every time a point 5 comes. It's like, oh my god. But yeah, we it's we at 5.2. Yeah, we ain't even got that far yet. and even 5.2 or 5.1, one of those, 5.1 or 5.2, they did some pretty cool stuff in there. I was like, wait, y'all doing all this stuff? We ain't even at 5.5 yet. Like, whoa, it's crazy. Yeah, Two Nickels is your debut. You are famous now. Everybody knows your name. You said, now if you talking about the Studio 1.6, I highly doubt that. Next spring, I think we'll be in 5 for a minute, because that's usually how it goes. Like, we'll be in there for a few, give or take. Or it depends. It depends. If 5.5 hits before then 6 might come out. I don't know. But you gotta wait till 5.5 come out. (2022 or 23). There's been some things that kind of was pushed back too. So that's another thing. So some updates and stuff got pushed out. Because of this time frame that we are in, some stuff got moved around. So ain't no telling. They're probably playing catch up. Who knows if it'll really, But I think we good. Like, everything that we can do in Studio One, it's solid enough. They just need to do a lot better with making it more stable. I can appreciate a stable program like where it is. And me, I don't ask for much. The things I do want, I try to cry as much as I can about it. Like, the integration with the keyboard, native instrument keyboard, and Studio One. I was like, man, y'all have to fix that and the machine. And I found the way to get them all to link up, where all I have to do is hit play on machine, and I'm in plugin mode as well. Like, that never happened. It was always switch this to MIDI, and then you have the controls to control. Now, switching this thing to MIDI to control anything was never the issue. It was integration in the most creative way. Like, while I'm in here making the beat, you know what I'm saying? That's the part I disabled it or whatever. But while I'm in here making the beat and making music using this controller from a separate company, I need that integration. So I made a big deal about it, especially the keyboard. I'm like, come on, y'all, let's make it happen. And they did that. They did just that. And the MIDI, inserting MIDI information in Studio One still is, it's not that great, but it is what it is. You get used to it and you just kind of move on. But you said you're gonna spread the word about NI. Now, if you spreading the word about Native Instruments, make sure you grab my link though. Make sure you grab that link and spread that. Cause that makes a difference. You know, the more people click on that link, the better I look. Yeah. Cause when they look in their stuff, I'm like, that Ellip guy is blazing, yo. That Ellip guy. Native Instruments. if y'all go back on predate predated videos, y'all know I'm a Native Instruments guy. If y'all can see me in the background, this video, there's a machine studio in the background behind me in the picture. That dude, that video was like 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe. You know, I ain't preaching nothing I don't believe in. You know, I use this stuff for real. I got all the cool stuff. Yeah, man, all the cool stuff for the cool kids. I consider myself a very cool guy. So I like to think so. I appreciate you recognize that. You know, I just be myself. I used to try to be so cool in school, man, and it was always somebody cooler than you. So it was like, okay, I'll just be myself. I I can only be me. And some people thought that was cool, and I'm like, that. Yeah, that's great because I don't have energy to try to be like other people. I just do me, man. And whoever rocks with me. That's how it go. Said when you thought I worked for Native, I should be. That would be nice. I've inquired a position with them before, but I wasn't in the right location. All right, thumbs up on the video if you have not had that chance. All right, let's play the beat again. Yep. So that's what it is. There's actually a lot more things I could do to this, but I want to keep it very simple and give you something to play with because I know this is your beat. I don't want to take the shine. I just put the the backbone, the grit in there, and you take it. I it may not. I don't think it needed any that much more in my mind. I have like just it's something. It's I have a different system installed in my brain cells. I think different from some people sometimes, but it don't need that much. Like maybe like stuff here, little sprinkle there, ear candy type stuff. kind of make it more interesting. It sounds dry and boring right now. Here's me critiquing my own beat, right? Well, it's not my beat, but critiquing the work that I did. It does sound a little boring and dry, but there can be more things going on here and there, little things kind of make it interesting. Not too much though, because you definitely want to leave it open for the artist to sing on top of it or to rap on top of it, whatever the direction is. So you want to be very careful. But like I say, when you listen to music for a while, you can gauge what is needed. There might be something I did in here that you might want to take away. It's totally fine. It won't hurt my feelings. You may not even use it at all. You may be like, Ella, I appreciate the fact that you took time on your stream and came up with a concept for my beat. But I think I want to go in a different direction. I think I want to try to attack this myself using your concept, but I'm going to try to use my own drums and use my own ideas. That's totally fine too. And I promise you, I really, really do. That doesn't hurt my feelings either. So I just want to make that clear. I feel like it was just fun, something to do on the stream. I appreciate you for allowing me to do so. So big ups to, once again, 2 Nickels for kicking it off. He's the one who came up with the chords. Good sounds, and that's the other thing that's really cool, because when I heard it, these are like typical chord progressions. Like I heard this before, but I think the sound that you chose is key. So when I heard it, I'm like, it's not bad. I like that. I like that. So I really didn't do much. In fact, I didn't do anything on here. I have not yet put an effect on the actual track because it sounds good, and I can prove that. There is no effects on these two. None. I didn't feel the need to do so. It sounds good the way it is. So big ups to Nichols for that. Yeah. And I think the rest of these I'm gonna just bounce in place, just so we can get the audio out of it, because I cannot assume that you have massive or anything else that I put in here. The vocals are good. Those are all wave. I'm gonna take arcade out of the mix. Of these and that. Go ahead and bounce that down. I can't assume that you have the VD deep drums. So yeah, we pretty much done. The bass. I guess I could have left this one in here, this one right here, because it's a sample 1. I'll leave it. I'll leave that in there. You should have that. But this one right here, bye-bye. And massive, goodbye. And machine, I don't know. I guess I could get rid of that too. I already have the file, so that's fine. That's fine. Yes. All right. I'll get rid of machine. Appreciate that, bro. The super chat. Appreciate it. $25. Appreciate it. Sony, to your question, it's gonna be it's gonna say 50% sale. The NI 50% sale in the description. That's what it is. It's also in Discord. If you look at the deals and bargains, it's on Discord. That is that same link if that's easier, because I know sometimes, like, depending on the platform you're on, if you're on a mobile phone, if you know trying to copy a link from the YouTube, like when you press on that link, it'll take you to the site. I guess you could take that too and copy and share that around. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, man. I really do appreciate that. Arteria just dropped the collection FX2. They added some good stuff. I'm gonna check it out, but I'm not gonna allow them to swindle me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I already have too much stuff, and I don't need to spend no more money. So I'm going to safeguard my brain and try not to be convinced easily. uh I'm having a hard time trying to get rid of the machine. It just sits so pretty in there. All right, get rid of it, because I'm gonna send this back to you. I'm sending everything back to you. And here we're gonna remove unused. Cool. It just kind of makes the session even more solid, more optimized. Also, here in the pool section, some people don't do this, but I'm gonna highlight everything in here, and then I'm gonna say remove unused files. So the files I'm not using, it pulls up in here. Right, there are a bunch of files in here that I'm not using, but I only want to remove unused. You know what? Let's say no. I want to see if this happens if I just click on one, say remove unused file. Yep, the same list comes up. I was wondering about that. Delete permanently. Yes, delete it. Yes. So I got rid of the unused files, things I'm not using. That's how you optimize your system, before you send it out somewhere to anybody. Oh, real quick, 2 nickels. Let me know if you got spaced out. Cause I just realized that I have that on here. Spaced out would be the only other plugin, third-party plugin I'll put on here that you may or may not have. I'm just trying to make sure you got everything, you know. Spaces stopping by to show some love to my guy. This joint is fire. Appreciate it, sir. I appreciate it. Call this drum fill. Drum fill. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Yeah, so 2 nickels if you still okay, sweet, 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 sweet. All right, so I'll leave spaced on there, spaced out on there. Appreciate that, Antoine and Tony. Okay. There is a click sound at the end here, so we're just gonna put a little fade there. Let's do that again. I mean, let's increase it. It might be coming from somewhere else. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So everyone, this is a Two Nickels beat. This beat belongs to Two Nickels. All I did was put the drums and the bass line to it and all of the percussion elements. But this is not my beat. I just so happen to be a part and helping create this beat. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Hold my bill. It's in the building. What's up? Hold my bill. Appreciate it, guys. So I'm gonna package this up, send it back to you, and you do whatever you please with it. And anybody else that wants to send me something, set up. What was I finna say? Anybody want to send me something and want me to, if you stuck or whatever, or if you just want to test my approach, like what would he do to something like this? We can do that, but you got to be open. You got to be open to wherever I go, because I know it's gonna be some people that's gonna send me some interesting things, and if I feel interesting that day, I'm gonna take it somewhere interesting. It may not be where you thought, but we're gonna try to figure it out. So um hopefully I approach this and in a positive way, because I know sometimes it's interesting how you know other people doing stuff to your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got people doing stuff. This guy putting this bass line on my track. Who the hell he think he is? Like this guy here. And that's not something I will do. Right. I'm just looking at some things on here. Looking at some. This track is set up kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. But we should be good. We should be good. Appreciate it. Respect to all of you guys. Real talk. You said you would love to send me something. Come on now. We done had this conversation. You already know. You already know. Uh, I mean, just you just never know. You never know where I can take things. I'm not tooting my own horn, but here's what's going on. What I try to do is I try to project an idea here, a creative idea. I try to project something different than most people. You never know what could be the outcome of something you feel like is not that great. You send it to me, ain't no telling what's gonna happen next. There's just no telling. Um, what I try to do, I don't have a. I'm not your normal producer. I like to take chances sometimes, you know. Don't stay in the same vein all the time. Don't do the same things you do all the time. Do something a little different. Now this track right here does have a commercial sound. But there's a couple of things that I would have never thought, like that snare I put in there. I was looking for another snare, and I'm like, let me just go with this one. This sound cool, and it goes well with the track. Like, I'm okay, I could dig it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, this is something typical. This is a typical thing right here. Because the chorus was typical. The chorus presented that screaming, that commercial sound. Like, come on with it, man. We need another hit on the radio. It's that type of thing. But Two Nickels is a beast, man. Two Nickels got some fire. I be listening. I be listening to you, man. The stuff you be posting. All right. I think that's our time for today. We're not going to be on the stream for 8 hours this time. We're gonna cut it short. I think we're done. Yeah, I agree, man. I think also, to your point, you said no, I was stuck. I would have probably sat in the computer because I was legit stuck. First of all, everybody's approach is different, So, sometimes it happens. It happens. It happens to the best of all of us. It happens to me. I come up with some stuff, and I'll be working on it for like a couple hours, and I just get stuck. I'm like, man, where do I want to go? Because sometimes I get stuck because I try hard not to do the typical L up. Stop doing the typical L up. Do something different. So I get stuck sometimes, like, because it don't always come like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to front and say that, it always happened like that. It always comes to me. I can't do that to y'all. I can't lie to the painter crew like that. The painter crew requires transparency. That's what I'm training y'all to do. So when you get pushed against somebody else that's on some bull crap, you'll know. Oh no, that's crap right there. That dude right there, nah, that's bull. He ain't on that. He doing something else. Feed me that bull crap. Like, I'm a painter. I'm a part of the painter crew. I know what's up. All right, guys. So this is one more time on the stream. One time for the stream. My name is Ellip from Creative Sound. Signing off. Remember, guys, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules. Yeah.